Everything is permissible for me, but not everything is beneficial. Everything is permissible for me, but I will not be mastered by anything. Sometimes, even as Christ followers, we find ourselves in a place where we have allowed an emotion, behavior, or a substance to take us where we never thought we would go. Maybe instead of exercising self-control, we find ourselves being controlled or even mastered by an emotion, behavior, or substance. Over 20 years ago, alcohol and drugs have become my master. On the night of October 19th, 1996, I sat in my parents' driveway with a friend and I told him I'm completely lost. I told him alcohol had me hostage. I felt I couldn't live with it and I couldn't live without it. I asked him what I should do. Go into your parents' house, say hello, go into your bedroom, get on your knees, and ask Jesus for help. I said, okay. I went into my house, said hello to my parents, went into my room, got on my knees, and looked up and asked Jesus to help me. I then got in my bed, pulled the covers up, and something happened. Something supernatural seemed to go right through me. It lasted only for a few seconds, but it seemed like 5 to 10 minutes. I don't know how I knew, but I just knew that things were going to be different. Way different. I was woken up the next morning by the phone. It was the same friend. He invited me to church, and at that church that morning, I heard that Jesus died for my sins. I heard if I placed my faith in him, that my sins would be forgiven. That morning, I accepted Jesus as my Savior. And since then, he has given me a new purpose for my life. My only hope for victory over my addiction was to admit that I didn't have what it took to win. I had to surrender, which is the very thing I was always taught not to do. The Apostle Paul tells us in 2 Corinthians 12:10, "For when I am weak, then I am strong." As difficult as it is, in order to have victory over a life-controlling problem, we have to admit that we do not have what it takes to overcome it. In my case, when I admitted I was powerless over alcohol and drugs and asked Jesus for help, not only did he free me from the bondage of my addiction, he revealed to me a whole new life that was far beyond my wildest dreams. If you are struggling in any area of your life, from an addiction to depression to relationships to divorce to the loss of a loved one, come check out Care Night. You'll be glad you did.